Hey guys, it's Will from Potato Strong. Just going to go through some of my favorite plant-based YouTube channels. So let's just check that out. I'm going to screen share. So we'll just flip over to the screen here. Okay. So I've got these subscriptions, and I just thought I'd talk about each one briefly. You guys can check these out, and if you like them, you can subscribe. This one's Raw and Cooked Vegan. My buddy Paul. He interviews people who are in the vegan movement, and it's great to sort of see another side of them from the typical video. So he goes through the history of what they ate when they grew up and why they switched, and some of their thoughts on various topics in this area. So it's pretty cool. Definitely worth checking out. Plant-based athlete. Hey Jay, what's up, man? Jay's out in Hawaii. He's a great guy, mature, very serious about plant-based. Shows you some recipes as well as gives you some encouragement. No nonsense approach. Him and I are both in our 40s, so this is a channel I really gel with because you don't get as much of the immaturity and stuff on some of the other channels. Just the straight goods about eating whole food, plant-based. This is a newer channel, Divine Bag of Cells, Star. She talks about a variety of topics including spiritual, emotional aspects as well as healthy diet. So you get a well-rounded approach to various, to life, just a whole well-rounded approach, not just basically the food. You guys should check that out. This is a fun group. There's a few ladies here, Plant Powered Luscious in Boston. They talk about a lot of starch solution type stuff. Veg Sources, they do a lot of talks with, they have the conferences and they talk about, Jeff Nelson is the guy running this. He talks about a lot of stuff with Jeff Novick and Dr. McDougall. So they hold a lot of, some of these channels aren't doing a lot of new videos here. So the ones that I focus on, these ones, the first three that I mentioned, they're more ongoing. Evan Rock is basically a raw fruitarian. He's out in Hawaii building a little commune for people to hang out and do some artistic endeavors, and he's just kind of developing that. Plant Positive. He doesn't do a lot of recent videos, but he's got an amazing library of scientific videos. If you ever want to learn about anything to do with saturated fat and cholesterol and have some information to debate with paleo types and all those guys, you definitely want to be checking this out. Stymax Says. It's a cool channel. You guys should check it out. The lady has MS, so if anyone has that type of an issue, you definitely want to see how she's helped herself with the diet. Some of these channels, they're a little more on the, the workouts and the fitness thing. I'm not going to talk about some of these too much, but Thriving Human, that's Tony. He's down in Australia, losing some weight. Was an alcoholic, and he's definitely eating some fruit and starches and losing lots of weight and having success. You guys probably know Happy Healthy Vegan. Angie and Ryan, it's a great channel. Lots of recipes and discussions about all sorts of topics related to plant-based diet. Carb Country Vegan, he's got some cool videos chatting about various topics, protein and carbs and everything like that. There's just a lot of channels that some of them aren't getting a lot of views or a lot of subscribers, but They have good content, and I'm here to help. All of us can help each other, lift each other up, and sort of expand this whole area. Mary's Test Kitchen, they got some cool recipes. Vegan cooking with love, also some really good recipes. Some of these sites you have to watch with the oil and the fats. So Mary's Test Kitchen, she usually provides alternatives, oil without oil as well. And this one here, you might have to, Vegan Cooking with Love, you might have to change some of the ingredients. Lindsay, she's with Happy Herbivore, that's her own channel. I'm going to go back here a bit. Vegan Preacher, he's pretty cool. He's down in Louisiana, which is not, the healthiest area, but he's getting into this diet and eating some fruit and starches and getting healthy. So that's a cool channel to check out. This guy, Brett, it's more physical activity. I don't look at it too much for the diet, but the main thing he talks about is glute activation using hip thrusts. So it's different from the squats. And Engine 2 diet, you guys probably know that one. Vegan Muscle and Fitness, Northwest Veg, they don't post a lot. Targets the Destroyer, he's a vegan, he's in Calgary where I used to live. Grassroots Vegan, check him out. He's been posting a little bit more lately. Don Mateus, he's cool, he's with Tracy on Plant-Based Solution. So you should check out the Plant-Based Solution channel. Drina Burton, she's got a bunch of recipes. Not too many posts these days, but she's got some good recipes. You guys probably know Dara, she's a raw foodist as well. AJ, that's Chef AJ. I don't think she's posted much. John Dempsey, he's in New York, I think, or New Jersey. He lost a bunch of weight. Quite a bit, actually. Fagatron, all vegan, some cool stuff here. Not too many posts that I've seen lately. Raw Nourishment, I haven't seen these guys post too much. Cooking with Plants is a pretty cool new site. She's got this awesome, I'm actually going to open that up. She's got this wicked cheese recipe and it doesn't use nuts. It's got oats and sweet potato. This one has nuts in it, which is the one. Let me just go to the videos. Yeah, this one here, smoked paprika. It's sliceable and grateable. So you can put that on crackers, and I'm waiting for the agar powder, and I'm gonna make that puppy. I'm pretty excited about that one. Let's see what else we got. Intelligent Eating. This Adam, he's out in England. He's got a cool channel and Facebook page as well. You guys should check out. Just gonna talk about a few that I've stuck out lately. These are new, like Sim Kitchen that I just added to it. Gary 811, he's an interesting character, chatting about fruit and some of the other people in the movement. Symposium Films is Bananiac's channel where he does interviews. Lisa Ann Loves is pretty cool. She talks about plant-based eating and some of the science. And Renee Thomas, she's a pretty healthy, fit person that goes in some of the fitness competitions. High Carb Vegan, this girl is like 18 years old and just doing a massive amount of videos with recipes. Really great stuff. So I'm seeing her. Chris Gone Raw, another great channel. Tons of recipes. Pam Popper, you probably know her. She's a doctor. She's plant-based. She does a couple of videos a week on various topics. It's really cool. Al Cavadlo, he does chin-ups and that. So he talks about pull-ups and things like that, just using body weight. The Sinister One, he calls himself Noel Fitness Model. He's a vegan, pretty ripped. Bananiac is awesome. fruit guy, starch guy, studying for registered dietitian, studying nutrition. Some great stuff. John McDougall, of course, is the king. Plant-based solution, that's as I mentioned, Tracy and Don. They do recipes, some exercise out in the body weight stuff, and various chats on this lifestyle. Okay, Raw, he does a lot of stuff on fruit, but there's another channel he's got that talks about gardening, which I'm getting into now. T. Colin Campbell, not too much new stuff, but you know him, Neil Bernard, these are the doctors, Caldwell Esselstyn, John McDougall. Freely Banana Girl, you guys know that, and Durian Ryder. They're the kind of the heads of this thing. They're the big boys, getting tons of subscribers and views, helping people into this lifestyle. Scooby's he's a huge bodybuilder, but he's generally pretty good as far as like working out and having really good form. He's really pushes good form. Nothing crazy with steroids and all that. And the diet's pretty good. I don't follow obviously what he's saying about the meat and that, but and the protein, but for the most part, it's pretty healthy. Hopefully that gives you guys some. So if you want to find these channels, all you have to do is, there's just too many to list, but watch this video. Oh, I missed this here. Dana Mcdonald. She's a registered dietitian. She's got that Eat Clean Facebook page, and she's a registered dietitian, so she knows quite a bit. Just all these, you can just look at the names. I am Vegalicious, even if I don't mention them. Type them in up here in the search box, and you'll be able to find them. So if you basically, you just type that in, and you'll get a list of the channels. You can also go to my page and see who I've subscribed to. So yeah, lots of good stuff here. If I didn't mention you, you can, there's too many here, but you can check them out. And everybody gels with different people, so you might not like some of the people, but it gives you something to check out if you haven't seen some of these guys. So, all right. So yeah, check those guys out and let me know what you think. Hopefully that helps. We can all help each other and spread the word. See you guys.